मैच नंबर 89 युवा कबड्डी सीरीज 2022 समर एडिशन में एक बार फिर से आप सभी का हार्दिक अभिनंदन करते हैं। गुलाबी नगरी में हम सभी मौजूद हैं संस्कार इंडोर स्टेडियम पर। मैच नंबर 89 के लिए तैयार है पंचाला प्राइड और काजीरंगा राइनोस। एक बड़ी भिड़ंत होने वाली है अब इन दोनों टीमों के मध्य। काजीरंगा राइनोस जरूर यहाँ पर सेकंड लास्ट पोजीशन पर मौजूद है। निश्चित तौर पर आज चाहेगी एक अच्छा खेल का प्रदर्शन करना। पंचाला प्राइड पिछला मुकाबला टाई के साथ आ रही है और काजीरंगा राइनोस अब एक विजय रथ पर सवार है। देखना होगा कौन सा ये मुकाबला किस अंदाज में चलेगा। दोनों ही टीम्स का प्रदर्शन की हम वार्तालाप जरूर डीप में करेंगे, परंतु उससे पहले अगर हम बात करें बूस्टर राउंड के डे नंबर 11 के फिक्सचर्स की, तो पहला मुकाबला मुर्तल मैग्नेट ने जीता, दूसरा मुकाबला अरावली एरोज ने जीता 17 पॉइंट से। तीसरे मुकाबले में पेरियार पैंथर्स जीता है महज 2 पॉइंट से। एक बहुत ही खड़ा मुकाबला और एक और बड़े खड़े मुकाबले की तरफ हम चल चुके हैं। पंचाला प्राइड वर्सेस काजीरंगा राइनोस। तो चलिए यहाँ पर अब समय हमारे बीच में टीम्स को इनवाइट करने का। तो प्राइड के साथ हम सर्वश्रेष्ठ टीम्स को सबसे पहले बुलाना चाहेंगे। तो चलिए लेट्स इनवाइट पंचाला प्राइड। और अब समय है यहाँ पर पंचाला प्राइड को कड़ी टक्कर देने के लिए तैयार है हमारा राइनोस का खेमा। से बुला लेते हैं काजीरंगा राइनोस।
This match we have the Panchala Pride in front of us, where they will be wanting to win this second round also, because first time they had won against the Kaziranga Rhinos in the booster round. And Krishan Nagar makes it to the left corner as Ravi Bhatt to the right, and then Manish Gulia, the captain with 215 rate points, is there, and to support him in the rating department is Smith Singh and also Mohit Kumar. And Amit Nagar and Rohit Yadav, who have been starting to impress in the covers, make their way in the starting 7 as well. But Kaziranga Rhinos, of course, will be wanting that one more win and stealing that 6th place out of this, because Panchala Pride already on that 6th place now, as Mohit Kolar makes his way into the left corner, and Hitesh Kadian with a brilliant performance again steals his place with the right corner. Manu there to support the big Rhino along with Sahil Kumar, but Rohit Kumar and Rajneesh Narwal, especially the right cover who's been impressive in the recent matches, will be looking after the covers as well. And to talk about the men to watch out for, I invite Navneet onto the commentary box. Navneet, good evening, welcome.
गुड इवनिंग नवीन। और आज जयपुर का तापमान 27 डिग्री है, बहुत ही अच्छा मौसम है, लेकिन इस मौसम में टेम्परेचर बढ़ाने आ रहे हैं मनीष गुलिया। 330 रेड के साथ वो 215 रेड पॉइंट्स लाए हैं, 65.15 ये रेड स्ट्राइक रेट है। और दूसरी तरफ होंगे निश्चित रूप से, मैं शायद प्रतीक दाहिया का नाम आना चाहिए यहां पर। बिल्कुल, यहां पर मनीष को देखिए, मनीष ने अपनी टीम के लिए जो कारनामा किया है, जी हां, प्रतीक दाहिया 368 रेड, इसमें से 276 पॉइंट, 15 सुपर रेड्स और 73.01 ये इनका स्ट्राइक रेट है। निश्चित रूप से आज जो खुशनुमा मौसम है, जो तापमान कम है जयपुर का, इस तापमान को बढ़ाने ये दोनों खिलाड़ी और ये दोनों टीम आ चुकी है मैदान में। जी हां, टॉस का वक्त, और टॉस जीता था काजीरंगा राइनोस ने। उन्होंने कोर्ट चूज किया है राइट साइड।
Yes, and very good information and much needed on the weather, but the weather for the Kaziranga Rhinos is actually going towards the right direction. And talking about the team performance, is very important to see where these teams find themselves, as the Panchala Pride have lost 10 matches out of 18, so that's why they are in the bottom of the booster round points table. But chasing them very swiftly behind is Kaziranga Rhinos, because boots around has been horrific for them. They were not expecting this. The toppers of the survival round and the booster round, the vendetta of all the other teams coming back to bite them. They've lost 8 matches here, but 1-9. But what's nice to see is they've started winning, and that is nice to see, as Pratik Daya is there in the top of the leaderboard of the rating department with 276 rate points. Let's go into the countdown and begin this match. Ninth match on Yuva Kabaddi series, Navneet, and this is going to be the fight for the 6th place, because the top 3 teams will be awarded extra cash prize from the booster round, who get selected themselves for the challenger round. But getting into the top 6 is really important, as 2 teams will be eliminated, as the left raider Manish Gulia, the captain, comes along, and then the immediate tackle from left cover, and that was just even before the wink of an eye, and he will get the bonus dose. So both teams start off with a point, but has to be said that impressive left cover of Rohit Kumar and Rajneesh Narwal's combination getting that first tackle point as the big Rhino comes in now, Navneet.
बिल्कुल, यहाँ पर प्रतीक दाहिया और दोनों टीमों का खाता खुल चुका है, और आप थोड़ी देर पहले कह रहे थे कि ये 89th मैच है नवीन, और देखते देखते वक्त कितना तेजी से गुजर गया और हमें कितनी शानदार कबड्डी का आनंद लेने का मौका मिला है. 89th मैच.
Unbelievable, isn't it? Because that is the pace of this game, and that is the pace of Pratik Daya, where he goes in deep and he goes in and stretches his hand and gets left cover Amit Nagar out. It's very rare for a right raider to get the left cover off the court, and that is Pratik Daya's swiftness. Yeah, talking about days passing off, it is very important that Kaziranga Rhinos get into this. Oh, come on, that was a very good tackle by Rajneesh Narwal. There was the support lying behind, and Nitin Singh put up that raid, and it was a strong ankle hold. It should have been considered. The support should have come in from the left corner. Definitely Mohit Kohler should have gone in for that, but somewhere missing out on the very vital point.
जी हाँ, और मैच में 2-2 पॉइंट्स, 2 मिनट का खेल हो चुका है, और 6 का हाउस है. 3 चेन बने हुए नवीन, देखिए 6 खिलाड़ी और तीनों चेन बना करके खड़े हैं, और मोहित सैनी वहां पर किक मारने की कोशिश की, फिर डुबकी लगाते हैं और वो डुबकी में फंस जाते हैं, चेन में पकड़े गए. जिन 3 चेनों की बात हम कर रहे थे उसमें से एक चेन उनके लिए घातक सिद्ध हुआ है, और देखिए क्या शानदार, उसके बाद एंकल होल्ड भी किया गया, और फिर गुच्छों में राइनोज उन पर टूट पड़े, और 1 पॉइंट मिल चुका है काजीरंगा राइनोज को.
Yeah, the escape route was correct, but under the chain, giving Hitesh Kadian and Manu there in that chain a little more extra comfort to do that. But once again, right corner of Panchala Pride, Rohit Bhatt also saying, okay, if Pratik Daya wants to jump over me, that should be in a different raid, not in this raid. And right in front of him, see, that is the angle which was cut across by Ravi Bhatt, and made sure, in fact, it's correction, it's Ravi Bhatti, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's Ravi Bhatti, correction, sorry. And he made sure the angle cut across, and made sure that Pratik Daya did not jump over his shoulders. And Manish Gulia gets another point. This time Hitesh Kadian sent on the bench for the first time in this match. So points coming from both ends. Blows been exchanged by both the Raiders and defense.
बिल्कुल, दोनों टीमों को लगातार पॉइंट्स मिल रहे हैं, और जिस पोजीशन पे ये दोनों टीमें खड़ी हैं, 6ठे और 7वें पोजीशन पे, और मैच भी बराबरी का चल रहा है.
They will be really wanting to seal that 7th place out as Kaziranga Rhinos. But Panchala Pride has a big challenge of keeping the Rhinos at bay, and they have done that well. They have kept out Pratik Dhaya, the top raider of Yuva Kabaddi series, and this is once again the support of Manish Gulia. That is very, very important. And the turn and tumble does not work around with Rajneesh Narwal. It is a find of the booster round for the Kaziranga Rhinos. Jagmal Singh has found this talent from nowhere. Look at that, it's actually a solo tackle. Went in for the block and then covered him up completely and did not allow Nitin Singh to even turn from the outward foot. So that is really nicely executed by Rajneesh Narwal. Once again, Navneet, this is hard times for Pratik Dhaya.
जी हाँ, प्रतीक दहिया ये दृश्य नहीं देखना चाहेंगे, ना ही उनके फैंस, और वो चेन में एक बार फंसते हैं और देखिए एंकल होल्ड आया और सभी खिलाड़ियों का सपोर्ट अक्सर आ रहा है। प्रतीक दहिया को जितनी दूर ऑफ कोर्ट रखा जाएगा उतनी ही फायदा मिलेगी पंचाला प्राइड को। और पंचाला प्राइड, पंचाला वो किंगडम है जो कि उत्तर प्रदेश में है और उत्तर प्रदेश के लिए लगातार पॉइंट्स ला रहे हैं मनीष गुलिया। पंचाला प्राइड के फैंस बहुत ही खुश होंगे और आज वो चाहेंगे कि इस मैच को जीत करके उनके और काजीरंगा राइनोस के बीच में जो कांटे की टक्कर है, जो पॉइंट्स टेबल पर वो बहुत ही कम डिफरेंस है, उस पॉइंट के डिफरेंस को बढ़ाया जाए। यहां पर साथ के साथ खिलाड़ी
in that previous raid, Navneet, Manish Gulia was very smart and as smart as Manu, where he blocks the defender with the right hand in the neck and then turns across. This is again a very, very good skill. Look at that. Blocking the wave of the defender and then turning to the opposite direction. That is nicely done. But in that previous raid with Manish Gulia, getting that point on Mohit Kolar, what was very smart was he figured out that Rajneesh Narwal was there in the right corner. He was so dangerous for any raider. Look up the way that he is blocking in. And this time it is Hitesh Kadian. So, Rajneesh Narwal, Hitesh Kadian, strong right flank for Kaziranga Rhinos. And that is why Manish Gulia did not go towards him. And Mohit Kolar couldn't get Manish Gulia down. So that is the smartness. Even being a left raider, did not go towards the very, very strong right corner. So that is what Panchala Pride should really continue to keep doing.
जी हाँ, यहाँ पर काजीरंगा राइनोस के लगातार अच्छे डिफेंस देखने को मिल रहा है और हितेश कडियान जिस तरीके से वो डिफेंस रहा है, अकेले वो पकड़ लिए थे।
Jesse Manish Gulia. If he goes towards the right flank, he gets dashed out. That is very, very important. He performed well in the previous raid, but now when he goes towards Hitesh Kadian, you have Rajneesh Narwal coming towards you and also Rohit Kumar. So it is a strong right flank. So you have to understand, right corner Hitesh Kadian has a very, very big support. In the left cover Rohit Kumar, and of course Rajneesh Narwal will come behind him. So it is some strategy to think about, Navneet, for Manish Gulia. In the previous raid of Manish Gulia, that was nice, and now Pratik Dhaya takes revenge on Ravi Bhati. Says, you cannot take me down for the second time. This time no angle. See, this is the error. In the previous time the angle was right for Ravi Bhati. He was not very low and he went into the ankles. But this time no angle for Ravi Bhati, and Pratik Dhaya had all the momentum to jump over him.
बिल्कुल, और ऐसे वक्त में जब खिलाड़ी कोर्ट पर कम हो जाते हैं ऑपोजिशन में, वैसे कहा जाता है कि चार का हाउस मुश्किल होता है, पर वहां पर दिखाया था और यहां पर देखना है मिड लाइन को टच करेंगे कि नहीं। मोहित सैनी पकड़े गए हैं और यहां पर बोनस निश्चित रूप से मिलेगा, पर पंचाला प्राइड के आखिरी खिलाड़ी कोर्ट पर रहेंगे और देखना है कि वो अपने टीम को रिवाइवल दिला पाते हैं या फिर देखिए यहां पर रिवाइवल की कोशिश भी नहीं की गई और यहां पर ऑल आउट हो गए हैं नवीन।
Yeah, it was a surrender raid, but just going back before the surrender raid, what Rajneesh Narwal did was the right thing, which Ravi Bhati could not do on Pratik Dhaya. Look at the way where Nitin Singh did not get any opportunity at all because Rajneesh Narwal was so properly placed in the angle, and look at that. You go towards the right corner. Manish Gulia has a tough time today. Hitesh Kadian with 4 tackle points in the previous occasion where they played against the Panchala Pride, and 21 tackle points before this game. a very strong back hold, and Manish Gulia has been blinded and nabbed for the second time. So it's a very strong right flank. He has to understand that. Block comes in from Rohit Yadav, and I guess Manu has to go back.
यहां पर साहिल कुमार थे 99 नंबर की जर्सी पहने हुए, और साहिल को बाहर का रास्ता दिखाया गया था। नितिन सिंह एक बार फिर से, नितिन सिंह से उम्मीदें हैं पंचाला प्राइड के टीम को, उनके फैंस को, और जिस तरीके से पिछड़ रही है पंचाला प्राइड की टीम पहले 9.5 मिनट के खेल में, नितिन सिंह को यहां पर करामात दिखानी होगी, वरना यहां से डाउनफॉल हो सकता है उनकी टीम का। 6 पॉइंट की डिफरेंस, हालांकि इसे कवर किया जा सकता है, पर यहां पर आज काजीरंगा राइनोस की टीम कॉन्फिडेंट दिखाई दे रही है, और खासकर उनके मेन रेडर प्रतीक दहिया अभी हमारे स्क्रीन पर है, 8 नंबर की जर्सी पहने हुए मनु नवीन।
Definitely Navneet, and see what I'm trying to say was it is Nitin Singh who has a better opportunity, and Manu just said that okay, I got the toe touch on Ravi Bhati. Ravi Bhati said no way brother, you didn't get me, and then Manu goes back and tries again. See, when Nitin Singh goes into raid, if he will go into the next raid, no, I guess it is Mohit Kumar. Yeah, no problem. Even for Mohit Kumar and Nitin Singh, both are right raiders, and Mohit Kolar is kind of struggling with a little confidence that is very low in the left corner position, number 88. Look at that for Kaziranga Rhinos. He is struggling. So it is going to be Nitin Singh and Mohit Kumar to get some points. And it's nice to see that he is going all the way across from right to left. But Mohit Kolar says, no way. I will show my confidence with that strong ankle hold and put you across. What a strong message coming in from the left corner as well. So the confidence is now trickling over from the right to the left corner as well. So this is going to be danger signs for Panchala Pride.
जी हाँ, और प्रतीक दहिया के जो फीट मूवमेंट है आज उनमें मुझे कॉन्फिडेंस नजर आ रहा है, वो बहुत ही रिलैक्स लग रहे हैं मुझे, और ये अगर कॉन्फिडेंस रहेगा तो आज मुश्किल हो सकती है पंचाला प्राइड के लिए। देखिए कितने एश्योर्ड वो नजर आ रहे हैं अपने रेडिंग डिपार्टमेंट में।
Yeah, assured also along with the pace that he's got. So that is more important. Even if he's looking relaxed, sometimes he just takes off when the defense does not expect it at all. But Nitin Singh, I'm sure he will go against Mohit Kolar once again. And Mohit, see, he is not in the chain. He's always happy to be not in the chain, but he goes across to the danger position. Hitesh Kadian will not let go the Raiders today so easily. And once again in the chain there from the right in, and Hitesh Kadian makes it look so easy. Manu's jump should have been towards the midline instead of towards the lobby. And it's a do-or-die raid now for Sahil Kumar.
जी हाँ, साहिल कुमार डू और डाई रेड में, और देखिए टो टच करने का प्रयास, वहां पर 5 का हाउस है, और देखना है साहिल कुमार अपने टीम के लिए पॉइंट ला पाते हैं कि नहीं। इस रेड में 15 सेकंड का खेल गुजर चुका है, और यहां पर लाएंगे पॉइंट। जिस चीज की उम्मीद थी साहिल कुमार से, वो काजीरंगा राइनोस के लिए पॉइंट लाए हैं, पर वहां पर एडवांस टैकल था। निश्चित रूप से वो कुछ देर और वक्त गुजारना था, लेकिन वो जो पेशेंस था पंचाला प्राइड का ब्रेक हुआ, और जैसे ही पेशेंस ब्रेक होता है रेडर उस मौके को भुनाते हैं, और भुना करके 1 पॉइंट अपने टीम के लिए लाए।
Along with the patience, the attack of the angle also was very wrong once again from Ravi Bhati. He thinks that he can go for the double ankle hold from any angle. That is not what it has to be. It has to be right opposite to the raider. Even if there is a slight 20-degree shift in the alignment towards the raider's legs, it's going to be tough, and it's very easy for the raider to escape when a diving defender gets so low to you and he can just jump over you and go away. That's what Sahil Kumar did. But now it is Pratik Daya with just 4 men. He will fancy his chances and get some touch points. Will he play smart? Very nicely done, because he did not want to risk himself. Now it is up to Manish Gulia, Navneet. He has to make something happen, because it has been tough, and Hitesh Kadian is giving the tough time for Manish Gulia on that right corner. And this is nice to see. Running hand touch, very well executed. Mohit Kolar could not control himself back and did not go back in the right time. That is what it has to be. Why is he standing? He can actually go in and touch a few more defenders. That is the quickness that was required, but Manish Gulia plays it very smart. Running hand touch, and Mohit Kolar is not so strong against Manish Gulia. So that is the strategy that he has to apply. Don't go near Hitesh Kadian. Go in and attack Mohit Kolar with the running hand touch. And what do you have to say about this, Navneet? This is second line of defense. That is put out more Manu.
जी हाँ, यहाँ पर मनु वो शेर की जंप थी, लेकिन यहां से शानदार डिफेंस आया, दो खिलाड़ी उन पर टूट पड़े हैं और मैच फिर से एक बार प्लेयर्स ऑन द मैट के हिसाब से बराबरी का खेल। एक तरफ 6 खिलाड़ी, दूसरी तरफ 5 खिलाड़ी है, पर काजीरंगा राइनोज अभी भी लीड में 17 पॉइंट्स है उनके, और मनीष गुलिया उनके प्रमुख रेडर यहां पर पकड़े जाएंगे। राइनोज वहां पर टूट पड़े हैं उन पर, और मनीष गुलिया और पंचाला प्राइड्स ये नहीं देखना चाहती है।
See, once again it is the right corner, and once again it is Hitesh Kadian. How many times today he's made sure that Manish Gulia suffers in front of him. So when Manish Gulia can't do that, he has to understand that he has to go in and attack the left corner against Mohit Khaler. But now Partik Dahiya is confident, and the referees will take official timeout. I did not see Partik Dahiya go through to the midline from the lobby. Let us see what the referees has to say. And it was a very, very good combination tackle that came in. The block was nice, and then Partik Dahiya was in the air, and it is a question of Rohit Yadav, who was with the block. He's just holding his right hand a bit in the bicep region. He will go in and spray some magic spray that is really required. Rohit Yadav and Mohit Kumar. Let's have a look at that once again. It was a strong dash. He lifted him off the court, and Partik Dahiya is safe because he reaches the midline when he was in mid-air. That is nice. That's a good raid from the Rhino.
बिल्कुल, प्रतीक दहिया के 6 रेडिंग पॉइंट्स हो गए हैं, वहीं उनके टीममेट हितेश कडियान वो भी आज गजब का खेल दिखा रहे हैं, और 5 टैकल पॉइंट्स उनके भी हो गए। तो ये दिखा रहा है कि जब यहां पर नितिन पकड़े गए और नहीं, मिडलाइन को टच किया है, शायद यहां पर सुपर रेड होगा नवीन, नहीं, 2 पॉइंट्स निश्चित रूप से मिलेंगे।
Yeah, the counting man, he did not just touch the midline, he just crossed it so nicely, is Nitin Singh. This is what is required. Very, very advanced tackle from Rajneesh Narwal, somewhere guessing Nitin Singh will not turn towards the inward turn that was so evidently done, and the support also came in at the very wrong time. But once again, look at that, how many times has Partik Dahiya did that against Ravi Bhati? Only once is Ravi Bhati able to nab him with that diving or flying ankle hold that he always goes to attempt. Why does he have to do that? He leaves the chain very late and then goes in when Partik Dahiya is actually going towards the midline. You cannot do that having the raider in his way behind. And now Nitin Singh has only Partik Dahiya to control from the left corner. He should go in and attack. This is a very, very nice moment because no proper defender. Mohit Khaler is not there, but then he does not go in. Come on. It was a very good moment there, Navneet, because Partik Dahiya and Sahil Kumar, both of them were near the left corner. It was a perfect moment, at least to get a bonus. And see, these are the small things where Kabaddi, changes big matches. These are the small things that they'll have to do. Once again, Amit Nagar cannot stop the Rhino.
जी हाँ, और ये देखिए, ये दृश्य हमने काफी बार देखा है ना, कि जब उनके आगे से आते हैं और वो आसानी से छका करके चले जाते हैं, और ऐसे वक्त में जब 3 या 4 डिफेंडर रहते हैं नवीन, तो मैं आपसे जानना चाहता हूं, आपको डिफेंस के बारे में अच्छा ज्ञान है, आप जानते हैं, तो आप प्रतीक जैसे खिलाड़ी के लिए कैसे प्लान करते हैं?
See, you don't have to plan. When there is less than 5 defenders on court, it is the onus on Partik Dahiya to get the touch point if he needs it. And now Nitin Singh again gets that running hand touch on Rajneesh Narwal. Very well attacked, because Rajneesh Narwal looked very dangerous on that right cover, and he's revived the man. So now see, there are 4 defenders, Navneet. Now the defense should not go to Pratik Dahiya at all. Very simple. All the points that has come to him today, or rather in the entire Yuva Kabaddi series, say 80% of the points is when the defense has gone in to pin him down and gone into tackle. It is not important for him to tackle down. Look at that. Look at that. If you don't go to him, he will not get a point. Live example. Biggest example as I speak. That is what the defense has to do. You don't go in front of him. See, you know good about rhinos. You know their mentality. You keep account about rhinos population and all that. So when you are in front of a biggest rhino which is coming charging at you, is there any chance that you will pin it down? Is there any chance that you will tackle it down? No way, right? So you do not have to go towards Pratik Dahiya when he is charging towards you and trying to go towards the midline. That is the problem today with Panchala Pride. Just don't go to Pratik Dahiya. Simple. Let him put all the efforts. Let him take away the touch point if he needs. Let him have that running hand touch. Let him have that running bonus that he wants to do. Let him put the effort. Let him sweat it out. Why do you go ahead and give him the famous rabdi of Jaipur? Don't do that.
जी हाँ, बहुत ही खूबसूरती से वहां नवीन एक्सप्लेन करते हुए कि जब प्रतीक जैसे खिलाड़ी मैदान पर होते हैं तो उन्हें आप पॉइंट्स के लिए डिप्राइव करिए, उन्हें मजबूर करिए कि वो अंदर तक आए, और आप उनके पास नहीं जा सकते। और जब वो मजबूर होंगे, जब उन्हें पॉइंट्स नहीं मिलेगा तो वो फ्रस्ट्रेट होंगे। देखना है नितिन मिड लाइन को निश्चित रूप से क्रॉस किया है, और ये हाफ
Yeah, the half time there, Navneet, yes, and but just going back to that raid, look at that. Once again, the right cover, Rajneesh could not cover the angle out. Correction, it was Rohit Kumar, as Rajneesh is out on the bench. So right cover, Rohit Kumar could not cover the angle out and the outward turn of Nitin Singh. Now, making sure he goes to the midline very easily. See, it is the turn that is so important, which should be against the angle of the defender. And these Raiders are really happy to do that against the defender's angle. That is nice to see as we took in some highlights of the first half. But Nitin Singh has been impressive for the Panchala Pride.
बिल्कुल नितिन सिंह इंप्रेसिव है पंचाला प्राइड के लिए, और प्रतीक दहिया एज यूजुअल वो लगातार पॉइंट्स ला रहे हैं, और आज उनके खेल में श्योरिटी दिखी है, रिलैक्स वो रहे हैं, और ये रिलैक्स होना बहुत जरूरी होता है कबड्डी के मैच में जब आप बहुत ही प्रेशर सिचुएशन में होते हैं। और जिस तरीके की सिचुएशन में काजीरंगा राइनोज की टीम है 7वें पायदान पर, और मैच और इस राउंड में मात्र 3 दिन बचे हैं, और ऐसे वक्त में जब प्रेशर सिचुएशन आता है, एक कहावत है नवीन कि टफ टाइम्स जो होते हैं वो टफ मेन के लिए नहीं होते, वो उससे पार पा जाते हैं।
Yeah, very well said, very well said. And we've also seen that it is like that dialogue from the movie. Powerful places create powerful people, or rather, powerful people make the place powerful. Whatever those dialogues were from all the 2 parts of that KGF movie. It is like the tougher that you get on kabaddi mat, you can give a tough fight. That is what it is. It's very, very simple. You just make sure you are tough on the court and hold your nerves against Pratik Dahiya like Raiders. We just into a short little break, and there is a huge tackle point difference of Panchala Pride. We'll come back into the second half and see if the defense of Panchala Pride can fire some cylinders out. Just waiting in for the whistle to go off. Welcome back everybody on Fan Code. I am Naveen Sauri. Along with me is Navneet. In the second half of this game, we have Pratik Dahiya all set to raid from the left to right of our screens, and this is the beginning of the second half where the Kaziranga Rhinos have had a big lead, a substantial lead, but where has the Panchala Pride gone wrong is not in the raiding department, it is in the defense. So the defense of Kaziranga Rhinos working very, very well. Hitesh Kadian already getting a high five. Mohit Kohler already getting a couple of points in the tackle, and especially Rajneesh Narwal and Mohit Kumar. So the covers and the right corner working really nicely for Kaziranga Rhinos. That is the difference of these two teams, Navneet, as Nitin Singh will try to steal some points. But you ask me, what should the Panchala Pride do in terms of not going for Partik Daya? Yes, that is a nice strategy. But how do you get those defense points? Just play on the do-or-die race. Just try and see if you can target Manu. Just try and see if you can target the support raider. Because Manu, of course, is a good raider, no doubt. Sahil Kumar, of course, looks good. But somewhere they'll have to target it out and say that, okay, let our combination start working. Ravi Bhati was looking good, but I have not seen Krishan Nagar come into play. I haven't seen Amit Nagar, who was really good in the last game, come into play. So it is the defense that has to pull up their socks. Some deep discussions, some confusion also on the Kabaddi mat. I guess it's all sorted. The coach of the Panchala Pride, Sombir, does not look happy for something. He's still not happy. He's just putting his hands up in the air, and this is what I was trying to tell. Rohit Yadav could not cut the angle out, and once again it's an advanced tackle error from the Panchala Pride's defense. Look at that, you've got so much time for Partik Daya to just roll around from his legs to cross the midline. Once again, see Navneet, when you go to attack the Rhino attacks back at you.
One point, Panchala Pride.
Just we've lost Navneet there, but yeah. Then what is happening with Nitin Singh is he's trying to get a lot of touch points. That is nice to see, but it is the defense that I really want to see them put a fight up against the Raiders of Kaziranga Rhinos. As Partik Daya now goes in with 5 men on court. See, when the defense does not go towards Partik Daya, he does not get a point. Simple. See, all top raiders have got this skill of attacking the defense when they come to you.
बिल्कुल सही. जी हाँ, और इसी बीच नितिन सिंह.
Brief moment there, Navneet. This Nitin Singh. Now once again, look at that. The double ankle hold, not in a right angle, just going in for that attempt single-handedly does not pay you any price.
बिल्कुल, देखिए नितिन इस मैच में अच्छा कर रहे हैं, और मनीष गुलिया जो कि बहुत सारे पॉइंट्स नहीं ला रहे हैं, उनके लिए एक अच्छा सपोर्ट है. और अगर आज मनीष अपने फॉर्म में वापस आ जाते हैं तो पंचाला प्राइड आगे बढ़ सकती है. इसी बीच साहिल कुमार एम्प्टी रेट के साथ वापस जाएंगे. यहां पर 6 का डिफेंस था और 1 पॉइंट लाया है साहिल कुमार ने माफ कीजिएगा, बोनस के रूप में.
That was a nice attempt on that running bonus that he turned very swiftly. Now Partik Daya wants to involve himself in the defense as well, and inches away from the midline, he has nabbed the raider. Oh, that was so close. That was very, very close, as he did not expect Partik Daya to come across so swiftly. That Mohit Kumar and Partik Daya just making sure, just inches before the hands could go towards the midline. Mohit Kumar sent out on the bench. He did not expect that surprise attack from the Rhino.
और ये दृश्य मुझे पसंद है. प्रतीक जब रहते हैं, डिफेंस उनके साथ किस तरीके का खेल करती है. क्या डिफेंस में गलती होगा या प्रतीक रिस्क लेकर के पॉइंट लाएंगे. रिस्क वो नहीं ले रहे हैं, वो अपने मौके का अक्सर इंतजार करते हैं और बहुत ही स्ट्रीट स्मार्ट खिलाड़ी है. उन्हें पता है कि ऑपोजिशन कैसे स्ट्रैटेजी कर रही है. और जब गलती करते हैं तो उस पर वो टूट पड़ते हैं, वो बहुत आसानी से फिर पॉइंट लाते हैं।
Yeah, that is the second consecutive raid that Partik Daya is not being touched by the defense. So, what will that indicate? A do or die raid now for Kaziranga Rhinos, because it's very, very important, because those two raids did not get points for Partik Daya, because in the previous raid, remember, Sahil Kumar had stolen the bonus, and that pushed us away the do or die raid. But for Partik Daya, it is two raids without points. So now, when Sahil Kumar goes back without a point, that becomes the second consecutive 20 raid. And this is nice by the defense of the Panchala Pride. They are not letting it slip away. And this is nice to see. Yeah, inflicting the do or die raid, very quickly gone in and comes out is Nitin Singh. He should have sent in a raider instead of him going and burning some steam. He should have just stayed there and held the energies back. Now, Sahil Kumar under pressure. No bonus. If this defense falters, that's a good tackle. Does not falter. This time Krishan Nagar comes to play from the left corner. Nice diving ankle hold, and Sahil Kumar did not have the momentum to go towards the midline.
बिल्कुल, और यहाँ पर फिर से एक बार डू और डाई रेड। 4 का हाउस है, नितिन सिंह 4 नंबर की जर्सी पहने हुए है, प्रतीक एकदम। यहाँ पर नितिन कुमार किक मारकर 1 पॉइंट लाना चाह रहे हैं, इंतजार करना होगा काजीरंगा के डिफेंस को। यहाँ पर एक तरफ देखिए, यहाँ पर उन्हें पकड़ा गया है। जी हाँ, इट वॉज इंचेस अवे।
But let me tell you, Partik Daya was oh God, Nitin Singh has somewhere twisted his arm, I feel, because the tackle was a very, very strong one. Partik Daya went in strongly with the diving ankle hold, and Nitin Singh actually escaped it. But then somewhere the shoulders just look at that. The weight was on the shoulder. The defender actually did not want the shoulder to be going towards the midline. There we go, no coaching during the raid, and that is what Sombirji will be getting the card for. But I am really concerned now for Nitin Singh's right shoulder. Our physio partner UAM is actually taking care of him. If you can just see that top corner of your screen on fan code. So University of Engineering and Management, yes, definitely they are there. But also our hospital partners, Metromas, in association with Dr. Abhishek Gupta, the surgeon of sports injuries and joint replacement. Partik Daya has been sent back for the 3rd consecutive time without a touch point being given away by the defense. That is very, very nice. That's really nice by the defense of the Panchala Pride.
बिल्कुल, और जब से आपने वो सलाह दिया है, मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है ये जो हमारी डिस्कशन हुई है कि प्रतीक दहिया को कैसे रोका जा सकता है, तो शायद आपकी बात सुनी जा रही है।
That's a strong tackle. Very, very nicely done. And Mohit Thaler running in from that left corner and making sure the slowness of Manish Gulia pays the price. He did not turn in the right moment, and when he saw Mohit Thaler come towards him, he should have just turned and used the lobby to go towards the midline. He just surrendered. Without a fight was Manish Gulia. See, somewhere it happens, right? You've just seen Nitin Singh go out injured, and you do not want to struggle a lot just to save yourself. And Partik Daya is deprived of points. Very, very nice. So he is getting impatient. Definitely. Whatever you said that he is looking relaxed, not getting into a place where he will be deprived of points. I think Navneet is now getting impatient.
बिल्कुल, और ये पिछली रेड में निश्चित रूप से वो इम्पेशेंट नजर आ रहे थे। और जब आप किसी को डिप्राइव करते हैं, देखिए जैसे शेर होता है, शेर को खून चाहिए, और शेर का यहाँ पर जो कबड्डी खिलाड़ी है उन्हें पॉइंट्स चाहिए। अगर वो पॉइंट्स नहीं मिलता है तो वो जो सारी रिलैक्सनेस है वो चली जाती है, और पॉइंट्स उनके लिए वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है।
Now Jagmal Singh will come in and try to cool down Pratik Daya because he's not been getting points, and it is very, very important for him to be amongst the points, or else he will try and do something different. That is what Jagmal Singh ji, see, that is the good word. That is a very, very good word. Right time he's taken the time out in this match. He's just saying that, okay, don't bother if you do not get points. We have a 11-point lead, in fact 9-point lead now, and now it's a do-or-die race. And 4 men here on the Panchala Pride will be making sure he is again deprived of some points. Christian Nagar tries his best, running and touch. Come on! Come on! This is not what we want to see, Ravi
1
Bhati.
point. Kaziranga Rhinos.
The pace at which the Rhino came charging towards him, he could not do much about it. He definitely can't do much about it.
2 in, 5
Yeah,
out.
if I was him, even I would have felt helpless the same way. Ravi Bhati has to go back.
जी हाँ,
Now,
लेकिन
that's
जिस
the
तरीके
earned
से
point.
लगातार
Yeah, that is
जी
the
हाँ।
point that has been earned by him.
और अगर जब आप किसी खिलाड़ी को वो मजबूर करते हैं एक और अर्न करने के लिए पॉइंट्स, तो इसके लिए फिर आपको अफसोस नहीं होना चाहिए। आप गिव अवे नहीं कर सकते हैं कि आप गिफ्ट दे रहे हैं, जिसकी बात आप कर रहे थे थोड़ी देर पहले। यू कैन नॉट गिफ्ट पॉइंट्स।
Yeah, and Sandeep has come in as a surprise substitution, where we had Ajay Moore, and Sandeep, I guess, has been inducted for raiding, and it's a super tackle situation where Pratik Daya will not try and burn his energies. He knows that it's a big 10-point lead, and we have a lot of time left in this match. 10.5 minutes left, so that's a lot of time. And Sandeep has to do something on a do-or-die raid now. He's got the bonus also available. He should go in and attack that left corner. Mohit Kaler has not looked good today, being a left raider, cannot go towards him, and he goes and does the same thing. As I guess, this is what Sandeep will do, because Mohit Kaler today did not look in the best of the colors, and he goes and attacks him with a running hand touch. So every time when you see Hitesh Kadian being so strong in the right corner, you have the left flank which is left open from the right cover, and left corner Mohit Kaler gets the attack. Good raid that was from Sandeep.
इसी बीच और देखिए वहां पर किस तरीके से फिर से वो छका दिए,
7-2.
किस तरीके से शानदार फुटवर्क है और उन्हें रोक नहीं पाई डिफेंस।
No, can I
देखिएगा वहां पर।
Can I really once again remind the Panchala Pride that why do you have to go? Why do you have to go to tie down the Rhino which is left open in the wild? It's like you're going with just small threads to tie down the Rhino. If you are going and attacking it, you will need big, strong chains that to just to hold itself back and tie its horn and hands and legs and everything. When you do not have it, don't go for it. Look at the kick, ferocious one from Pratik Daya. He said enough is enough. I am going in and attacking, and he again attacks with a running hand touch, a lethal one on Mohit Kumar. And Mohit Kumar was as if
1 point.
just trying
Kaziranga
to
Rhinos.
be alive there. That's all.
Number 3.
जी हाँ, और पंचाला प्राइड मात्र एक खिलाड़ी उनके कोर्ट पर बचे हैं, कृष्ण नागर। और कृष्ण नागर आ गए हैं रेडिंग डिपार्टमेंट का बाहर संभाले, और यहाँ पर उन्हें आसानी से डैश कर दिया गया, आसानी से डैश कर दिया गया। पंचाली प्राइड 1 पॉइंट्स लिए हैं बोनस पर ऑल आउट हो गई है, और 3 पॉइंट यहाँ पर महत्वपूर्ण 3 पॉइंट जिस स्टेज पर गेम है वो काजीरंगा राइनोस एक क्लियर 13 पॉइंट की लीड बना चुकी है, और सिर्फ 8 मिनट का खेल बचा है।
See what happened. See what happened when you went in to attack Pratik Daya. When you did not attack him, the all-out did not come to you. When you went to attack him, the all-out was inflicted in a very, very wrong time, because it was just a 10-point lead, and I was just saying that 10 points, 10.5 minutes time left in the game. If the defense plays well, it's a lot of time in the game to do the catching up business. But now, after the all-out, and when you went into attack Pratik Daya, especially Sandeep and Rohit Yadav, who has done so well in the game, went into attack, and it was a 2-point raid that Partik Daya ran away with. And you know, just pushing away two defenders, as if just turning two pages of the comic book. He just turned them away, and then the all-out was inflicted as Rajneesh Narwal put in that advanced tackle, which was unsuccessful.
जी हाँ, बेहद बेहद खूबसूरती से आपने प्रस्तुत किया है कि जैसे दो पन्ने पलटते हैं आप किताबों के और कॉमिक बुक्स के, एक्चुअली उसी तरीके से वो पलट गए और कितनी आसानी से वहां पे 2 पॉइंट लिया था प्रतीक दाहिया ने। और ये लगातार उनके खेल का ये एक पहलू है जो वो लगातार हमें दर्शकों को दिखा रहे हैं। आनंद, वो दृश्य देखने का आनंद आता है।
वेरी मच एंड आनंद इनके साथ भी आता है, जैसे जब भी ऐसे किक मारते हैं पीछे से नितिन सिंह, वेरी गुड टैलेंट फॉर राइट रेडर हु गोज इनटू अटैक the right corner with the running hand touch, but then tries to pause for a while and kicks the left cover. It's a very good talent that's been shown, and now Partik Daya has got a spring in his jump.
और इस गेम में एक डिफरेंस, जी हाँ, इस गेम में एक डिफरेंस ये रहा है कि प्रतीक हमेशा कोर्ट पर रहे हैं और मनीष गुलिया अक्सर कोर्ट के बाहर रहे हैं। तो यहाँ पर वो जो प्लेयर्स टू वॉच आउट फॉर मैच से पहले हम बात कर रहे थे, तो जो डिफेंस है काजीरंगा राइनोस की, वो मनीष गुलिया को वो पॉइंट्स नहीं दिए हैं।
But also Nitin Singh is getting you points, so I am not looking at Manish Gulia being a very big miss here for the Panchala Pride, Navneet. Nitin Singh is doing his job. See, every time he's gone in, he's got the bonus this time. In the previous raid, he got a touch point. It is fine with the raiding department. Even now, it is the defense which is making such big errors. Come on! Amit Nagar from left cover cannot do the tackle from outside the block line. You just can't attempt it. Look at that. So close to the midline. And Manu is a tall raider. And Nitin Singh takes that big breather. I can understand, my boy, what you're going through. You put a lot of effort. I understand that. It takes, look at that. Sweeping toe touch on the left corner. Once again, Mohit Khaler again going out on the bench. So easily done. It looks so easy, but so much effort goes in to raid from the raiders, and defense should really understand this.
जी हाँ, और इसी बीच साहिल कुमार सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं और यहां पर रनिंग हैंड टच की कोशिश। 7 का डिफेंस, मात्र 4.5 मिनट का खेल बचा है और पंचाला प्राइड को अगर इस गेम में वापस आना है तो उन्हें हर एक जो रेड है, हर एक जो डिफेंस टैकल वाली सिचुएशन है, हर जगह वहां पर उन्हें करामात दिखाना पड़ेगा। नितिन सिंह लगातार करामात दिखा रहे हैं, एक और पॉइंट लाए हैं, पर देखना है कि पंचाला प्राइड क्या अपने प्राइड के लिए किस तरीके का खेल आखिरी 4 मिनट में दिखाती है। इसी बीच प्रतीक दहिया, जी हाँ नवीन।
So Kaziranga Rhinos have sealed the 6th spot, Navneet, that's for sure. Kaziranga Rhinos give the 6th spot away for them on the booster rounds points table, because this is very evident. Now you cannot come back with 11-point lead that Kaziranga Rhinos has. You just can't go for that. Now, what should the Panchala Pride do? Very simply, just watch out for that. All right.
Number 3 during the
oh, there you go. No coaching during the raid, no calling the raider back. And Hitesh Kadian somewhere tried to give few tips to Partik Daya. A good warning from the referee. Yeah, so now what Nitin Singh has to think is, they'll have to think about that 1 point. Keep the score difference under 7. And it's a big 11-point lead. So just keep the score difference under 7, and Nitin Singh can take a breather on the bench now. I guess he was tiring up. He was really tiring up. That happens with Raiders. Look at that. He just surrenders and does not, struggle a lot. Because mind you, if you remember, he was just injured. His right shoulder was just taken a big hit just before in that first half, if you can remember. That's why he does not struggle. Now Manu, do what I rate. Looks confident of the bonus, but will again go back and try his best. I do not have anything to say, Navneet. Come on.
Bonus plus point.
बिल्कुल, ये बिल्कुल एक बेसिक एरर है और कोर्ट के सामने, मतलब ये एडवांस टैकल नहीं, ये अति एडवांस टैकल था.
Actually, Krishnan Nagar just did not understand that it was unnecessary for them to do that. And now there is Mohit Kumar who will try and get some points. See, Manish Gulia's non-presence is not felt here, as Rajneesh Narwal is also being tackled away, and in fact Mohit Kumar gets that point on the turn towards the lobby. So it is the difference that it is a big worry now, and they should now start to think about that 1 point. It becomes very, very important. He tried to turn pages and he did it. He did it with so much ease.
8-12. 7-5.
Look at that. It's Manu. In fact, is it? No, I just want to see if there is a 2-point raid or a 4-point raid as expected. Longer one. A super duper raid. 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one. It's 3 pages that is being turned away by Pratik Dhaya. Oh, I think he's stretched this back a lot.
14 in,
Stretched
11
this
out.
back a lot. And we have CCO partners UAM to have some magic spray onto his back.
बिल्कुल, और सिर्फ वो पन्ने नहीं पलट रहे, उन पन्नों में अपना नाम भी अंकित कर रहे हैं, उन पन्नों में अपना नाम वो दर्ज कर रहे हैं और वो इतिहास लिख रहे हैं. प्रतीक दहिया, देखिए यहां पर. लेकिन ये भी होता है ना नवीन, कि जब आपकी टीम पिछड़ रही होती है और आखिरी मात्र 2.5-3 मिनट बचते हैं, तो आप चाहते हैं कि पॉइंट्स लाएं, और जब आप पॉइंट्स लाने की दरकार होती है तो ये एरर होना ही होना है.
No, you'll have to think what the situation demands. See, I understand everybody plays to win. I understand that. Now, see, it's a 20-point lead. When I just said there is a lot of time in the match, it was just a 10-point lead, Navneet. Now it's a 20-point lead. Why? Because 2 all-outs were inflicted in that 10 minutes of time that we were left with. And now Nitin Singh can jump, fly, do the running hand touch, do a diving hand touch. He'll get only 1 point. So 20 points is a big margin. And Hitesh Kadian could not go back in time. He may be unhappy with that, but his team is in a very, very strong place. But just talking about that, turning the pages. And as you said, yeah, he is writing his name on those history pages. That is a skill that I haven't seen with anybody. See, the turn is fine. The tumble is fine. The turn towards the lobby against the defender's angle is very good. That is a good skill to have, and that will be shown by any raider, who is not of the Pratik Dhaya caliber raider. Yeah, it's a good skill. But just to make it Pratik Dhaya special, the big Rhino special, turn the pages like just turn it away in the comic book for the defenders. How can a defender come out of that? It is such a, it's like a big smash to his confidence, and the defender will be so much made to look like a dummy piece on the kabaddi mat. When you turn him away like that, where should you gain confidence out of that now? Come on.
जी हाँ, और उस तरीके से पन्ने वो लगातार पलटे हैं, और उस तरीके का जो टर्न है, उस तरीके का जो छकाना है, हमें अक्सर थ्रू आउट द टूर्नामेंट दिखा है. तो इसकी जो प्लानिंग है और इसकी जो थॉट प्रोसेस है, ऑपोजिशन कोचेस को देखना पड़ेगा, वो किस तरीके से स्ट्रेटेजाइज करे. और देखिए यहाँ पर कितनी आसानी से चेन में फंसा लिया, पर हर एक चेन का आंसर प्रतीक दहिया के पास है. वो अक्सर चेन से निकल जाते हैं, कभी कभी वो चेन में फंसते भी नहीं है, और यहाँ पर मौका मिल रहा है. जी हाँ.
Sachin Sanjay was actually coming into raid, and he is coming in from the substitution bench. Nice to see Jagmal Singh utilizing this small lad also to gain some mat experience. That is nice to see. Sachin Sanjay on a consecutive raid point he's got. So I'll just give you a small, my way of analyzing that, stopping that pages to be turned if I was a defender. See, it's that one small momentary pause what he takes. Okay, it's one fraction of a second. So when he pauses and then the dash comes in. So what he does very, very smartly is Pratik Dahiya, he does not go for the anti-dash or the anti-block. You don't see that from him like Jai Bhagwan does or like any other raider does. He does not try to defend the defender from some anti-blocking skills or dashing skills. What he does, he just takes one small momentary pause and just he pauses on the turn, and when he says the dash coming from the covers and the right corner, what he does, he pushes them away. So when he takes that momentary pause, the defenders behind him should not be shocked. They have to go for his ankle. Because there is a definite momentary pause that he does. If not the momentary pause, he cannot turn the pages. He cannot turn the defenders like he's turning the pages of the comic book. So this has to be maintained.
बिल्कुल, और आप वहां पर फिजिक्स की बात कर रहे थे कि जब इनर्शिया होती है और इनर्शिया को अगर चेंज लाना होता है इनर्शिया में, तो आपको वो पॉज लेना पड़ेगा. अदरवाइज ये जो छोटी छोटी बातें होती है, अगर हम खिलाड़ियों को नहीं बताएंगे, ये जो कोचिंग मैनुअल में रहता है, ये बताना पड़ेगा निश्चित रूप से. तभी देखिए किस तरीके से छका करके वो चले जाते हैं. ये बहुत ही एम्बैरेसिंग सिचुएशन है.
No, along with embarrassing, it's the inertia that we were talking about. See what is happening from the behind the defenders who are standing there. There is a momentary pause, and I will say definitely number 12 jersey Mohit Kumar was behind him, Pratik Dahiya. He was actually going to catch him from the top of the body. Why not go for his ankles? There is that momentary pause. His weight is on one leg. Go for that one leg and try and see if that can be a game changer. As the confirmation of the score really shows the poor day that the Panchala Pride have got, and Kaziranga Rhinos Navneet have comfortably sealed the 6th place and with a bang. Look at that. They go up. They go up to that 6th spot. Very, very important for them. And look where they are. Just trying to bite away the Tadoba Tigers. It is just that I see you are very good at maths. 2.55 minus 2.46. So that is the difference. Very, very minute difference in the points per match. And Tadoba Tigers should be really be aware of that.
बिल्कुल, और जो डिफरेंस हमें देखने को मिल रहा है. लेकिन इसी बीच डे 11 मराठा मार्वल्स वर्सेस मुरथल मैग्नेट्स में पहला मैच था. मुरथल मैग्नेट्स ने 40 पॉइंट से जीत दर्ज की थी, और अरावली एरोज हम्पी हीरोज के बीच में जो मैच था उसमें अरावली एरोज 17 पॉइंट से मैच जीतती है. तीसरी मैच जो दिन की थी शाम के 6 बजे तदोबा टाइगर्स और पेरियर पैंथर्स के बीच में, उसे पेरियर पैंथर्स ने महज 2 पॉइंट से जीता. और पंचाला प्राइड और काजीरंगा राइनोज, जिस मैच में हम अभी कमेंट्री कर रहे थे, काजीरंगा राइनोज आज 22 पॉइंट से मैच को जीते हैं और अपने टेबल में 6ठा स्थान को सुनिश्चित किया है फिलहाल के लिए.
Yeah, and Periyar Panthers match, just they won by 2 points, was without Ashish Narwal. So Periyar Panthers also showing that even without the topmost superstar in their lineup, they can win a match, and that had given them a lot of confidence going in and progressing ahead in this booster round. So yeah, day 11 done and dusted, and it's a good win for the Kaziranga Rhinos, and we will be stepping into day 12 tomorrow, a Super Sunday, where we have 4 matches again. At 10 a.m. we have Tadoba Tigers versus Aravali Arrows, and at 12 noon we have Maratha Marvels versus the Periyar Panthers. Has to be seen if tomorrow Ashish Narwal will make a comeback against the Maratha Marvels. I am guessing no, because Maratha Marvels are struggling, and the coach of Periyar Panthers will want to have the bench get some more match practice and confidence without Ashish Narwal. And then at 6 p.m. we have Panchala Pride versus Hampi Heroes, and at 8 p.m. we have Kaziranga Rhinos taking on the table toppers Murthal Magnets. So I was Navin Shauri until now, along with Navneet. Thank you so much everybody for joining along us into the Fan Code app, and then enjoying your Saturday. See you tomorrow on a Super Sunday.